Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on an item glass elevator. Now what's great about this, guys, you can literally make this any direction you want and it doesn't require no ice. Now I want to show you two different styles that you could really build this. One with a beacon going right through it, or one without. Now bear in mind, with the beacon it does require a little more items, but you can tell that it's not that far apart. Trust me, it's not that much of a change. Now the thing is, I gotta show you a few things about the system, which is pretty cool. Now this is for heavy use, guys. You guys have a mob farm, continuous items. This thing is for heavy use, especially for guardian farms, etc. I wouldn't highly recommend this if you just plan on throwing one item inside or whatever, because it actually buffs the items before it shoots them up. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. Now say you have a heavy flow of items flowing directly into the system, right? Now, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to show you firsthand how this works. Now, what happens here, the items end up flowing right inside that hopper and directly into the dropper that it's connected to. Now, at one point, it's going to give off a strong enough signal strength to then lock the system and shoot those items directly on top of that sand on the side. Now, check it out before, I know I'm explaining it, but you're going to see it firsthand how it works. And the cool thing is, as that's happening, it actually blocks off, there's another piston that actually blocks off the remaining items so that it doesn't interfere with the current load. And then it shoots the items once it's empty and continues back to its original flow with the rest of the items flowing right in. See? And it goes directly into the hopper. Which is fantastic. Now the same goes with the actual beacon itself. The one that has the beacon built in has the same format. All the items will go directly into the hopper, and once a strong enough signal strength is created, is then going to lock off, prevent the items from any more items from going in, and shoot directly up. Check it out. I love this. See? Now once an empty loads, it should empty somewhere around 45 items right into that one spot and shoot up all the items at once. Then it continues so forth and so on with the next batch of items. Now these are going to be the base materials you're going to need. You will need a block of your choice, some half slabs, droppers, hoppers, glass, or any block of your choice, sand, pistons, regular pistons, sticky pistons if you want to use the beacon, which is completely optional. You will need, of course, your beacon and the blocks needed to activate the beacon itself. So you're definitely going to need those items if you want to. You need some Redstone Dust, Redstone Torch, repeaters, comparators, few buckets of water just so you can send the items flowing, and you'll definitely need one wooden shovel. Trust me, it'll make sense later. Now at this point, guys, pause the video and make sure you have this set up before you even start any kind of build yet. Okay? Now that blue dot represents the center of the item elevator, so keep that in mind. Now if you want to place the beacon, it's completely optional, you don't have to. You're gonna dig that block out, place your beacon right there on the top of that blue, dig 2 blocks down so you can place your actual blocks to activate the actual beacon. Now if you guys want to make the beacon bigger or larger, you're of course going to have to dig more down, but that's pretty much your choice. So you can really choose how big you want to make your beacon. Now at this point, guys, I'm going to show you how it looks without the beacon. Now all you have to do at this point, place a regular piston there, place a block right there and one on top on both sides like so, and a block right next to it as you can see. Now you're going to place a comparator there with a Redstone Dust right there. You're then going to place a dropper right there and a hopper going towards that dropper. Now inside the dropper itself, you're going to place a wooden shovel. Has to be a wooden shovel because trust me, it has to deal with signal strength. Then you need 2 pieces of redstone dust right on top of it. Then you need to place a block right in front of that hopper and right on top of it like so. Now at this point you should have this kind of look. Fantastic. Now I want you to place a repeater right there with a block right in front of it and the redstone torch right there. Then you'll place a block on top of that redstone torch. And at this point, you're going to place 4 blocks like so. 1 block right there. And the block right there. Now, you're going to place a comparator right there. You're going to activate it. Make sure it's on. Put a block in front of it with some redstone dust like so. And a repeater going towards that block in front of it. See? With some redstone dust on top of it and a block on the side of it. Then on the side of that block, you're going to place a dropper facing the sticky piston, well, the piston itself, and a hopper on the opposite end. Then you're going to place a piston, a regular piston, right on the side of that block. That's going to prevent the items from going in as it's buffering and shooting the items upwards. And you even place 1 piece of sand or gravel right on top of it. At this point, you're going to place a half slab right there and a comparator going towards that block. Now you're going to place a glass block or a block of your choice on the side here. Because that's going to be the holding area. You want to keep that solid. Now you could put it like that with a piston and sand on top. But if you're putting the beacon, guys, you're going to replace that regular piston with a sticky piston. Because bear in mind, any block that you're going to put in front or on top of the beacon has to be transparent. So in this case, I'm going to use a glass block. See? Because if you put any kind of solid block on top of a beacon, it's going to turn it off. But if you're not to worry about it. Like I said, that's a completely optional feature, so go back to placing a regular piston with some sand right on top of it. Now at this point, I want you to make your 3x3 spacing like so. And we're going to pretty much create a nice water flow leading towards that hopper. See, that's going to be the path going straight forward. Now at this point, we're going to place some glass blocks like so. Fantastic. And you don't want to interfere with that sand or hopper. Now, the cool thing is you want to place some blocks like that so that once this piston goes upwards, it doesn't glitch through the blocks. So you want to have that spacing right there so that it can hold any items that kind of get stuck there. But not to worry, once the sand goes down, it's going to go right back down with the rest and go directly into the hopper so you don't lose any items. Now at this point, guys, you're going to make your glass item elevator as tall as you want. Awesome. Now I did make this somewhat tall. I mean, it's a little extreme, but I want to show you that you can really make this any height you want to. Now, of course, you're going to add your blocks right here, or kind of leading to wherever you want it to lead to, any kind of water flow system, or even a direct hopper line. Make sure it leads all the way towards the front here. See? Let's cover that up and add your 1 block of water. Now bear in mind that's supposed to represent anything that's connected to. But like I said earlier, guys, make sure that hopper is not blocked. You see? That the water flows directly on top of it. And your glass block right on top of that. And there you have it, guys. It is complete. I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.